let me just finish setting this up. Kobo. Gotta move. Salem. All right, and then it was Salem. I thought you were. Yep. So, first one, each player gets to choose between random official or random workshop. You can pick either, and then from then on, it is loser's choice. You can pick, when it's your choice, you can pick any map that you haven't picked before or have lost on up to one time after you picked it before. You can also pick workshop maps for your map if you would like. Alright, guess we're going back to random officials. We're starting off with Zoo. Then moved off to a strong start. Kobo gradually catching up, however. Oh. Ooh, Kobo slightly messes up on the grapples, and that's enough for a point for Deviluke. With the boosted added advantage as well. Not looking too hot for Kobo, but it's definitely something that can be recovered from. Especially with something like that. Ooh, Kobo dodges the item. Missile ends up hitting the rock. Well, the wall. Oh, and twice they don't quite get into the slope down there. Going on the top route for an item and extra speed. Going down the skip route just so that they don't get killed by the camera. Managing to hit the fast route there once again, and using the shockwave there to block them, potentially. Doesn't do much, though. Ooh, that missile barely misses Deviluke there. Kobo pulls the lever, allowing Deviluke to take the shortcut there. Ooh, that golden hook hit. Ooh, but doesn't quite manage to wall jump quite well enough. Ooh. Not completely sure if that golden hook got immediately canceled for dodge, but it's not quite enough to save Kobo. Kobo hits the speedy path for the third time in a row, but doesn't go for the boost path up here. Deviluke just barely dodging that ice. Ooh, and that rocket barely misses Koval as well. Koval gets a better way up due to the grapple. Ooh, and that ice doesn't get out in time to save it. Alright, 1-0 for Deviluke. Alright. Both players neck and neck with that start. Koval going for the boost while Deviluke goes for the item. Oh, and Deviluke jumps straight into some spikes. Neither player goes for the skip there. Both make the middle, though. Ooh, Koval gets launched way up by that shockwave. Deviluke does not know where the grapples are placed on this map, so misses them barely. Ooh, and that spike almost ended Koval's career. Oh, wow! Koval's really cutting it close with these. But they managed to get a point. Koval gets better path down this way. Ooh, but they, I think, nicked the ground. Both players neck and neck once again on this section. Koval knows the fast way up. Deviluke does not. Koval gets a massive swing boost and gets that third point. Alright, 1-1. Where are we heading, Deviluke? Alright, Swift Peaks. Neither player going for the boost at the start. Koval planting a bomb, probably for next lap. Or not. Cycles it for a rocket. Ooh, they hit a 90, but they probably wanted more horizontal. Ooh, they hit the wall there. Oh, they managed to knock back the ball, but I don't think that quite happened on Deviluke's screen. Ooh, Koval gets a drop grapple into the slope there. Koval appears to be much more adept at this map than he was that first map. Or even Factory, to be honest. I mean, not Factory, Library. I don't know why I just have Factory on the mind today. Second point for Koval. Ooh, Koval barely dodges that ice beam. Oh, and Deviluke hits the spikes, and that's the second map for Koval. Alright, and we're heading over to Nightclub. Nightclub seems to be a fan favorite. I mean, player favorite. Goble going absolutely crazy on this map. Goble going top road. And that's a third map for Goble. Alright, Plaza. Ooh, Goble gets hit by that hook. Goble sacrifices a point there in order to gain a massive boost advantage. Yes, the Invincid-Drill to get even farther ahead. Ooh, gets hit by the rocket, which prevents them from landing on the slope. Kobo nicks the spikes. Alright, that's 2-2. Final point for this map. Ooh, Deviluke barely dodges the ball on his screen. Oh, and then Kobo lands on the spikes. And that's another point for Deviluke. I'm gonna have to go check something real quick, so I'm going to go back to the main lobby for just a second. Alright. Yep. I have confirmed the thing that I need to double check, which wasn't what the matches were to. It was something else that is not important for you all to know, other than it has been dealt with. Alright. It is now Kobo's pick. Oof. Kobo lands on the boxes and loses all their speed instead of being able to keep it through the grapple. But trait slope on Deviluke, so they're still way ahead. Bomb doesn't do all that much because that was a different route Deviluke was going to take. Kobo barely dodging that ball. race, but they were far enough ahead that they're now just neck and neck. Ooh, Kobold misses the slope and the grapple and gets way far behind. Starts catching up due to a couple crates, however, and now they're neck and neck again. Kobold goes the bottom route. Barely doesn't have that missile hit the crates there. And Kobold goes for it and gets that camp kill. Ooh, Kobold hits the ledge there, allowing Deviluke to get up ahead of him. Is there good? Deviluke doesn't go for the camp kill there, which would have killed. Probably. I'm not completely sure what their relative ping is. Oh, Deviluke gets clipped by the very tip of the laser. Well, whatever the opposite of the tip would be for that. Where it came right out of Kobold. And then a second camp kill. Unfortunately for Deviluke, that puts Kobold on 4 points, so it's now 4-2. And match point. Deviluke, it's your pick. Alright, SS Royale. First point goes to Kobold with an absolutely brutal start. And they have an item and full boost. Kobold goes for the fast route down and gets it. Oh, but they don't hit the slope right and lose all of their speed. Oh, Kobold gets run over by that ball there. Couldn't predict it with the instant use. Oh, Deviluke misses the slope, allowing Kobold to gain a massive lead. It's not quite enough to kill just yet. Probably going to happen right here at this wall time, though. And not quite. Ice Beam misses. And Deviluke keeps his speed much better than Kobold at this time. Missile hits the ledge. Devil goes bottom route in order to dodge that ball. Devil barely hanging in there. But Koble misses the grapple, which allows him some breathing room, but it's still very close. Oh, and then Deviluke misses the drop. Second point for Koble. If Deviluke doesn't take the next 3 points, he's out of the match. Ooh, Koble gets run over by that ball because he went through the trap area. Deviluke barely hanging in there once again. Uses the grapples to gain a little bit more ground. Oh, it hits a long-distance golden hook. Excellent comeback. But now Koble has full boost. Ooh, Koble hits the ledge instead of going smoothly through. Lands on the slope, so does Deviluke go. Oh, but Koble keeps his speed much better. Almost kills Deviluke. Deviluke hanging on by a thread. Oh, barely misses the ice beam. Grabs the ball. Will it hit? It hits perfectly through the gap there. Deviluke hits the slope while Koble goes for the boost, and now they're neck and neck once again. Ooh, Koble misses the golden hook with the ground. And that missile isn't going to hit Deviluke either. Deviluke gets a better way through there and lands on the slope. Oh, but he hits the ledge, which is just enough to slow down all the speed. Still in the lead with a bit of a boost advantage, however. That missile is the only thing Koble has for him at this moment. Koble starting to catch up, but Deviluke gets a really good bounce off that slope, and now it's 2-1. Koble tries to use the rocket, and it hits, but it doesn't do as much as it could have if they were allowed to use items just a second earlier. And that's game. 5-2. All right. And I am going to go set up for the next match. Well played, everybody.